should be a great one, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Buffalo Bills. On the visitor sideline, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. And what a run it's been so far as this franchise tries to get to the Super Bowl for the first time ever. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His guys back in the AFC Championship, and this time they have Bills Mafia with them, and they're going to need him if they plan on punching their ticket to the Super Bowl.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now Lawrence. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3-and-out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Fielded at the 20. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both, and at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the 36.
Now Allen. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Here's Allen. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
319!
Allen. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his fourth down call.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down.
At the 44-yard line.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. And this one's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Escaping the pressure right. That's completed right side to Palmer. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, let's say you try to have a few men in the box there.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Well, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with 4th down and 1. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. Running for it. Here's Cook. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Now Lawrence. He gets it to Thomas. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Hey, run!
Now Lawrence to throw. Forced out to his left. And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here as he is able to pick up the first down in the process. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. On the counter, ETN. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out nice play.
All right, let's go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And Thomas has it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Allen now looks to throw. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Up the middle, it's Cook. And some room to maneuver. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
16 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 46, here's 2nd and 2. Here's Allen to throw it. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And Knox is going to have a Bills first down as he'll take this down to the 44-yard line. AFC title game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play. First down, here's the run with Cook. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
Round 80.
Throwing now is Allen. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fayasade Aluakin. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
First down,
The sack on first down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the first. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's 2nd and 3. Lawrence will throw. To the sideline and incomplete.
The good signal calls will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 21. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He hit his first, this one from 38. And his kick is good. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports.
Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 83 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here's Cook again. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 25 yards to pick up there and also a first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I love the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
On play action, Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are an extra point away now from moving out in front. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but eventually they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. They go play action with Lawrence. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. And he is going to have a Jags first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Hey, run!
Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. This one he stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
Hey, Lion!
Brings up 2nd and 2.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Hey!
Lawrence. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hunter. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Easy, route! Hey, Ginger! Duck!
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Pretty good burst there as he get this across midfield and down to the 46. 128 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
One quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Right back to him on 1st down. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. To throw, it's Allen. Swinging this out right here for Cook. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Up the middle to Davis. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Just a yard in the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to get the lead up to 4. The kick by Bass is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. A little juke. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession gigantic. Throwing to start the drive. Lawrence. Got a man. It's Brown. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard line.
Now Lawrence. Steps away to his left. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Hey, Lion.
Jacksonville.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Open man, it's Hunter. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 33. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Red on red.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. This ball caught by Strange. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's 1st down.
Hey, go.
1st down, Jaguars.
Lawrence. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. It's complete to Brown, right side. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Here's Lawrence. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be brought down well short of the 1st at about the 9-yard line.
All right, let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their #1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't. This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Hey, Lion. Hot. Soga's hot. Here we go.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. And he will find his man on the outside. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may put a period on this AFC Championship game. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you, because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we're going to get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The Bills send the punter out. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? Fielded just inside the 30. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars. Down 10-6, 33 seconds to go. A fourth straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. A short throw there to Strange.
Let's go.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
And down to just 21 seconds now as he spikes it to stop the clock. Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches.
Hey, go, go. Go, go.
Throwing now, Lawrence. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
So, Charles, oh so close on one side to getting to that Super Bowl. Oftentimes, we just show the stage and the glitz and the glamour and the confetti. You sometimes forget about those guys going home. It's got to be tough.
It's got to be beyond tough, because finding a way to steel yourself, make that resolve to come back and do it again, because it took a lot of work just to get to this point. It's going to be a difficult offseason for them. Let's see how they bounce back.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.